안녕하십니까. 13일차 위쳐3 공략 어느새 2주에 다다르고 있어요. 13일차 위쳐 공략을 시작해보도록 하겠습니다. 저번 시간에 이 코린느 틸리의 도움으로 해서 꿈속에서 단델라이온과 시리가 서로 만났다는 걸 확인을 했고, 이제 그 추적을 하기 위해서 단델라이온이 있는 곳을 한번 탐문을 해볼 계획입니다. 단델라이온이 우리가 이전 시간에 탐험했던 노비그라드 안에 있는 하창가 매춘이라고 하나? 그런 곳에 있는 것을 확인을 했습니다. 일단 그래서 로즈마리아 타임이죠 지금. 그리고 말했었던 퀘스트 모드를 설치를 했는데 이렇게 보입니다. 뭐 이렇게 복잡하지 않고 되게 깔끔하게 보이죠? 색깔은 이렇게 구분되어 있는데, 이 빨강색은 요거 레벨이 32, 주황색은 약간 힘든 거, 요거 레벨 23, 뭐 22, 3 이런 것들, 그리고 초록색이 이제 제가 지금 할만한 퀘스트들이고요. 차라리 이렇게 보이는 게 훨씬 낫습니다. 왜냐하면 매번 이렇게 퀘스트 갔다가 하나 찍고 다시 들어와서 하나 보고 동선 짜고 이러는 것보다는 훨씬 나은 것 같고요. 전체적인 맵상에서 보자면 일단 이 밑에 이 여기를 기점으로 해서 이 하위 벨렌 쪽에 이 퀘스트들이 몇 개 좀 있고, 그 외에는 뭐 따로 퀘스트가 있는 것 같진 않고, 여기 쪽에 제가 해결하지 못한 건데 조금 레벨 높은 것들이 몇 개 있습니다. 경주는 일단 반복 퀘스트고, 여기 초록색 도박꾼은 아직 제가 괜트 덱을 짜질 못해서 못 갔고요. 또 나한테 좀 어려운 것들이고 어려운 거고. 그래서 지금은 일단 이 메인 퀘스트를 위주로 진행을 하면서, 그리고 저번에 봤던 핫토리 퀘스트도, 그 검과 만두 사이에서 하는 퀘스트도 요거 레벨 24가 굉장히 높습니다. 지금 해결할 수가 없어요. 그리고 이 시리를 찾아서 스켈리게로 가는 것도 지금은 일단은 진행을 하지 않을 거고요. 그래서 일단 지금 진행할 거는 이 초록 색깔 괜트 주먹 그리고 메인 퀘스트들을 위주로 할 예정입니다. 일단 지금은 이 로즈마리아 타임을 가서 메인 퀘스트를 조금 더 진행을 하고, 그 다음에 이제 늘 했던 것처럼 서브 퀘스트를 진행할 예정입니다. 로즈마리아 타이머를 이제 가보겠습니다. 여기는 되게 매춘부도 있고 거지 왕초의 시종들도 있고 이종족들도 있고 이터널 파이어 교단도 있고, 자유도시라서 그런지 이 도시 내부에 줄을 이루고 있는 세력들이 몇 가지가 좀 있고요. 밤이 되니까 이터널 파이어 교단의 그 교리 선도는 어디 가고, 매춘부들은 거리 늘어나고 있습니다. 이게 낮과 밤의 거리 분위기가 상당히 다른 것 같아요. 그리고 이 수상한 인물들까지 자꾸 뭐가 급하다고 말없다고 하는데, 일단 여기 온 것 같죠? 여기가 오는 게 맞는 것 같고, 로즈마리아 타임 여기 온 것 같습니다. 예, 아닌데 졸탄 치웨이? 영민이가 그려줬던 썸네일 안에 들어있는 키 작은 드워프다. 이 사람이구나. 영민이가 그려줬던 게.
Zoltan, with your boot to someone's
이 사람이
ass, as
졸탄이네요.
always. Who were those men?
Local color. I wasn't going more than a moment. Long enough for them to
단델라이온과
turn our
졸탄이랑
home
아는
into
사이인가?
theirs. All right, time for some spring cleaning. I've got to boot them all out. Care to join me?
With pleasure.
거의 이런 옷자리들은 뭐 이 벨렌의 주먹왕 게롤트가 납셨다. 내가 바로 벨렌의 전투왕다. 잠깐만, 다구리 난데. 다구리 너무 아프다고.
Yeah.
Almost like we never left Verdun.
얘 원래부터 옛날부터 아는 사이였나봐요, 게롤트랑. 같이 좀 싸운 그런 이력이 있는 것 같습니다. 얘기하는 걸 보니까.
Ah, please. That went well. Now we can greet each other like the gods ordained. Ages.
얼마냐, 친구.
Hey, Zoltan. You look good.
Training plenty lately. What with the war on, no Mahakaman meat to be found, but Redanian lagers standing in just fine. You, though, you've withered a bit. Something worrying you?
그 친구니까 자세히 얘기하면 좀 도와줄 것 같아.
It's about Ciri. I know she came to Novigrad. Might still be here.
You mean she's come back? Oh, my damn. I wonder if I'd recognise her. How many years is it now? 6, 7? But what'd she be doing here?
Hiding, probably. She might be in danger.
See her in your dreams?
Couple times. Her and the Wild Hunt.
왠지 게롤트의 눈빛이 따뜻해 보이는 건 기분 탓일까? 뭐 그런 것까지 구현하진
I know she
않겠지.
came here and contacted Dandelion.
We've a wee problem then.
단델라이온은 어디 갔어? 여기 있는 걸로 알고 있었는데.
I'd like to know that myself. Maybe he could explain what the hell's going on. I just barely returned, as you saw. I'm expecting to come home to a hot leg of boar and some cold ale. What do you find instead? A shite storm. Dandelion gone, the tavern chock full of bums. Haven't a clue what happened.
Let's look around. Might find something that'll put us on his trail.
Prime idea. I say we start on the ground floor. It's where he sat and wrote.
굉장히 고상한 걸? 글을 쓰면서 그 고상한 거랑 대비해서 사창가를 운영하는 것 자체가 펜으로부터 편지도 있고
10 barrels of Toussaint Dry, 5 cases of sodden
유유자적한 친구일 것 같은데.
Nothing here.
No, 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 no. That's exactly what we're looking for.
무슨 말이지?
It's his planner.
Huh. Dandelion and planning. Good one. Besides, anything he wrote here probably had a special system. Chaos only he could ever decipher.
난
Actually,
허술하고
in the past, sometimes not even
그런
that.
친구인가 보네.
Give him a chance.
즉흥적인
Might not
그런
be that
친구인가 봐.
bad. Seems when he inherited
성격이
this fine
급해, 얘도.
establishment, it came with some fine responsibilities. Bookkeeping among them. He also made a habit of noting down the times of his meetings. Official.
그런 습관을 세울 수가 있다고?
So, who'd he been seeing of late? Ah, here it is.
그러면 그렇지. 약간 남봉꾼 기질도 좀 있는 것 같은데?
The dog.
Not a bad idea.
입까지
Dandelion's
가볍단
brain
말이야?
loose-lipped. Might have blabbed something to a lady friend that'll
하긴
put us on his trail.
음유신이 돼서 전국에 이 얘기를 퍼뜨리고 다니는 걸 보면
We should divide these somehow. Perhaps. Ah, fuck it.
뭐?
I'll ask the lassies in my half, you interrogate the ones in yours.
뭐?
Sure.
성격 엄청
Zoltan,
급하네.
wait. This is in verse.
And you figure that's unnatural because.
Wonderful. Meet me back here when you're done. Share our findings.
Right, you are. Need to do a wee bit of tidying before I go. Cannot stomach the idea of coming back to this mess. And you'd be wise to read your bit before you scurry off. If you need anything, I'll be next door.
이 친구 귀여운걸? 첩을 한번 읽어볼까? 로사 아드레 붉은색처럼 부끄러운 장미같이 공정으로 좀 우울한 기분에 빠져들었다. 그냥 날렵한 그녀의 두 오빠 춤을 추기 위해 정정하게 그녀의 속에 몰리 그녀가 비단과 레이스의 감촉을 알고 있다 하더라도 그녀는 욕망의 손길에 살려야 때가 꿀치지 않았다. 베스퓰라 소심해 보일지라도 어떤 몸도 지났다. 내 심장은 그녀의 복도치성은 어때요라는 녹아버렸다. 마라벨라. 닫혀있는 문 뒤에서 들리는 그녀의 울음소리는 신성하지만 무대 위에 서 있을 때 그녀의 킥거리면 코 고는 소리에 묻혔다. 엘리알. 그녀의 타고난 이중성은 정말 보기 드물다. 그녀의 기분 예쁜 것을 바라보거나 바보가 된다. 굉장히 서정적으로 글을 썼는데 전혀 모르겠죠? 외에도 또 뭐가 있을까? 아, 이거 레벨 많이 주네. 뭘 많이 준다이. 뭐야?
The faculty of
옥센푸르트
Oxford
대학의
University
교수는
is honored to
레트노브의
grant
자작
Julian
줄리안 아프레드
Alfred
팡크라츠
Pankratz,
7개의 교양 석사의
Viscount
친구.
Deletno,
줄리안
title
알프레드가
of
좀
Master
좋은
of the
놈인가
Seven
보네.
Liberal Arts. The faculty of Oxford University is honored to grant Julian Alfred Pankratz, Viscount
뭔가
Deletno,
관련이 있는 친구인가 봐.
the title of Master of the Seven Liberal Arts.
뭐가 나?
Nose is too small.
뭔가 자기를 우상시해서 그렇게 그려놨나 보다. 친구들 눈에는 마음에 안 드나 보지. 2층으로 한번 올라가 볼까? 저걸 먹기는 힘들어 보이는. 딱 뭐 크게 중요한 건 없어 보이는데. 이 자식은 타슬이야. 근데 기대했던 뭔가 매춘부들은 없는걸? 여기가 매춘부 그건가? 숙소인가? 죄다 쓸 뿐이네. 이렇게 3명이서 같이 잘 수도 있겠지? 인건비가 숙박비도 좀 많이 나올 테고. 나중에 뭐 술로 만드는 아이템이 있을 수도 있으니까 다 챙겨봅시다. 이 길의 끝에는 무엇이 아무것도 없죠? 여기 저기 밑에 괜트 카드가 널려 있는 것 같건 하지만 상호작용을 할 수 없다는 게 굉장히 안타까운 현실이에요. 한층 더 위로 갈 수 있군. 버터 나이프가 굉장히 많이 나오는군. 여기 뭐 갈 수 있나? 잠김. 잠김 마음에 들지 않아. 난 잠겨 있는 걸 별로 좋아하지 않거든. 저기 있을까? 뭐라? 가면서 탁탁탁탁. 오케이, 먹었다. 아까 이 아래쪽에 안 먹었지? 일단은 여성 동무들을 찾으러 바깥으로 한번 가봐야겠군.
Got a piece like a racehorse. Lice it, yeah.
자, 일단은 엘리할이 제일 근처에 있고, 엘리할, 베스퓰라 엘리할, 몰리. 일단 밑에 가서 한번 만나봅시다.
Dwarf.
Oh, let it go, Jarrett. Come on, we need another place to hunker down tonight.
기도서. 아직 새벽이라 그런가 물란하구만. 저기 무슨 일이지?
I will get you every last copper, with interest. Give me a week, please.
Horson's no banker. He's an honest man. You pay on time,
선생아.
you get protection. You don't pay.
이 단체들은 뭐지?
What you
뭔가
hollering for, stupid wench?
카드를
What are you hoping for? A knight in
치고
shining
가운데에
armour?
얼굴을
Close enough.
Keep out of this, Greyhead. Not your concern.
Vespula's got
이제
someone
다른
else's
사람의
protection
보호를
now.
받고 있지.
Really? Who's that be?
왕초 이름을 팔 순 없어.
Mine offered her a better rate.
All right. So, let's see if you're a good bargain or just cheap shit.
들어와. 한번 붙어보자.
Kill the horse.
다음부터 이 모여서 깝치지 마라.
Covered in blood, all of it. So much work
이거
for
미움받는 거
naught.
아니야?
No need to thank me. It was nothing.
눈치 없어.
Sorry. Don't get me wrong, I'm grateful, but everything I had, I just lost.
Don't know if you remember. We've met.
I don't. Wait, I know you. You're that witcher I
만난 적
near
있다고?
clobbered with a vase when. Well,
When you kicked Dandelion out through the balcony. Actually, he's the reason I'm here.
이
Know where he
남봉꾼과
is.
옛날에 또 인연이
probably out
있구만.
whoring. That horse pheasant, that lying scoundrel.
Ouch. What did he do to get your goat?
Same thing as ever. Prize bullshitter came back saying it was till death do we part this time. And no more than a week passed before I spotted him in Harbourside, strolling with some trollop on his arm. 'Twas the last straw. All those questions about the washerwomen at the bathhouse, then this. I beat him
목욕탕의
black and
세탁부?
blue and threw him out on his ear.
아까 그 세탁부 관련 그게 있었는데. 비디오 장치 안 줘. 잠시만요. 비디오 장치에 뭔가 문제가 생겼습니다. 됐다.
This woman he was with in the harbor. Who was she?
Claimed she was his niece from Covere. Ha! Horvere, more likely. Corset so tight her eyes were popping out her head. His too, come to think of it.
코르셋? 시리가 코르셋 입고 있었던 것 같은데 구독관에서.
Dandelion ask you about other washerwomen? Not terribly subtle even for him.
시리랑 같이
Maybe
있었던
he
것.
likes some sudsy.
Maybe. But what did he ask about exactly?
그럴지도는
really.
몰라.
What's it like at the bathhouse? Have I got any
목욕탕
friends
목욕탕에
there?
뭔가
What are
시리가
their working
얻어야
hours?
될 뭔가 있었나?
I don't know. Maybe he's looking to hire one for his tavern. Maybe I got all in a huff for no reason.
그에게 다시 빠져든다.
Thanks for your help. Listen, when I find Dandelion, anything I should tell him?
미쳐 착해.
I mean, tell him he's a two-faced snake, but it would be
마성의 그
nice to
남자.
drop by.
돌봐주고 싶은 남자.
My fortune treat us with kindness.
참 여자들은 착하단 말이야. 그러니까 남자들은 그런 사례가 없는데 일단 여자들이 가끔씩 이렇게 용서해준 여자들이 있는 걸 보면 참 여자들은 남자들이랑 사고방식이 좀 다른 것 같아. 그게 좀 다른 것 같아. 베스필라 세탁소. 오.
Monsters bleed well in wartime.
저기 드워프들 같은데? 드워프들이 모여가지고 어디 가는겨?
What did I do to deserve such a shrew for a daughter?
뭔가 의복을 만드는 곳인데 여기는?
Welcome, welcome, Duke.
A I'm a friend of Dandelion's, looking for Elial.
You've come to the right spot. How might I be of service?
오,
Need something shortened?
엘프다 엘프.
Patch your trousers, darn your
멋쟁이 엘프네.
socks.
You Elial?
Yes. Now pick your jaw up off the floor.
Sorry, I thought Elial was one of Dandelion's girlfriends.
Oh, so it's that. Wait here.
동생 있는 거 아니야? 머리 풀고 오는 거 아니야?
Any better?
So you're...
Elial.
Did you and Dandelion... I mean... how did you two meet?
I met him one night in a tavern. He was blind drunk.
Don't
그만
think
얘기해.
I want to know what
그만
happened
얘기해.
next.
Oh, stop. He wasn't so drunk as not to figure it out. Besides, men don't interest me. I told him that from the start.
너 그럼 왜 그런 촬영하고 있는
Luckily,
거야?
Dandelion's an open-minded fellow. We had a lovely evening. He became a loyal customer afterwards.
아, 너한테 자세한 거
Dandelion
알고
visit
싶잖아.
your shop often?
I
단델라이온에
tried many
대해서만
times
얘기해줘.
to talk him into a decent doublet. Sadly, he'd only come in to get a button reaffixed or a hole patched.
When did you last see him?
Some time ago, he brought in one of Zoltan's jerkins, insisted I sew on an extra pocket. Odd as requests go, I had the distinct feeling he'd actually come to talk.
뭔가 시리를 위해서 정보를 수집을 하는 것 같은데.
What did you and Dandelion talk about? He asked about anything in particular?
Let me think. Had an ordinary chat, really.
펄크스타인?
Although,
펄크스타인 누구지?
indeed, he did keep asking about Kalkstein. If Dandelion and I hadn't laid our cards on the table at the start, I might have suspected he had a history with the alchemist. He spoke like a lovesick beau. In fact, he desperately wished to meet with him.
Kalkstein's in Novigrad? Wouldn't mind seeing
누군데?
him myself.
누군데?
You're too late, I fear. The witch hunters nabbed him recently, burned him at the stake in Hierarch Square. But as he perished, the goings-on, impressive. Fiery beasts circled his pyre, then rose into the sky and exploded to form letters.
Really? What did they spell?
Radovid sucks flaccid cock.
Thanks for your help.
죽은 거 맞아?
And
죽은
nice to meet you.
척하고
I
장난친 거
can
아니야?
help with much more. If you need
찾지
new...
않게 안 할게. 방금 표정 봤지? 절대 안 찾는 듯. 안 찾는 느낌이죠? 아, 얘도 카드 놀이.
Of course,
카드
please
놀이면
do.
다음번에
If
한번
anything chafes or
쭉
pinches, I can...
한번 하자. 지금은 좀 그래. 6대 가면? 이건 한번 사보고 싶은걸? 가면들은 한번 보고 싶고. 잘 있어.
So long.
가면 써보고 싶다. 뭐야? 가면 쓸래. 아, 약간 후졌는데? 일단 난 늑대를 가면 쓰겠다. 뭘 써도 후지구만. 마라벨라한테 한번 가봅시다. 걸어다니면서 뭐 주변에 뭐가 있는지도 보고. 진짜 근데 중세시대 고정을 진짜 잘해놓은 것 같아. 뭐 내가 중세시대 많이 알진 않지만 이 벽돌길 하며 골목하며 이 지저분한 것 하며
Of all places, why did that mage have to blow himself up in my alley?
거지 같은 거 많은 거 하면 상이다.
Here off
Welcome.
얘는 좀
Fine.
많이 얼굴
What
쓰레기였어.
don't I got?
저렴하다고? 안 저렴해. 그보다 물건이 없잖아.
Thanks.
Come again.
Mighty mo, catch a witcher by the toe. If he sees you,
저-
let him go. Run away
내
and don't
발가락에
be
손 대지 마. 머리 한번 깎고 갈까? 헤어스타일 한번 바꾸고 가자.
Looking for a barber? Well,
Give me a haircut. Long it.
아 잠깐만 이거. 아 이게 수영을. 일단 난 짧게 다듬는 게 좋아. 가면을 벗어야 될 것 같은데. 수염이 잘하는구나. 일단 영민이가 싫어하는 모양으로. 길게 풀어헤친 머리.
This is not what I wanted.
what do you mean, not what you wanted? Are you cut
Well.
and coiffed? You are. And even as...
This is
모르고
not the look
개판인데?
I wanted.
And this is
자신스러워.
not the fate I wanted. I was...
이씨. 아 머리 잘못 잘랐어. 멋있는데? 잠깐만. 멋있는데? 좀 섹시한데? 마음에 들어. 물론 난 이런 머리 안 할 거지만 꽤 괜찮은데? 머리가? 여기는 뭐 하는 곳일까? 학교. 교사와 대연을 맺었나?
Excuse me. I'm looking for Marabella.
I am she. Wait outside. Class is in session.
배움의 시간을 방해하면 안 돼.
It won't take long. It turns out he'll not come after all.
저장이나 해놓읍시다.
It's a waste of words.
쥐 때문에 죽지 않는 바보야. 정말 금방 끝나네. 그냥 그때 끝내도 됐을 것 같은데.
Mum says that if he but catches a cough, he's as good as in the
할머니처럼
grave.
머리가
It's a
계속.
waste of words.
이씨. 자식들이 못하는 말이 없어. 트라비크. 제니.
Now can we talk?
Yes. What do you want?
I know you saw Dandelion recently.
Oh, yes. Longest afternoon of my life.
He read you his poems.
No. We perused the illustrated guide to fungi.
Maybe. No. Won't even try to guess why he wanted to do that.
Mold. That was his interest.
곰팡이?
When his hand abandoned my knee to point at a figure of penicillium, I knew the fire
그런
between us
곰팡이?
had died. Permanently.
See Dandelion after the
곰팡이.
fungus incident?
No. I even considered granting him another chance. His heart of hearts is
남자의
pure.
순수함에 반하는 걸까?
He simply
여자들은
needs a bit more
약간
discipline in his life.
보듬어주고 싶은 그 순수성을 지키고 싶은 뭔가.
So I thought if it's done, it's done.
Thanks for your help.
또 갈라 그러면 또 질척거리는 거 아니야? 아니겠지? 뭐야? 얘네 테메리아 걔네 아니야? 구해준 아이들? 아닌가?
Fighter!
콜리에가 없던데. 있나? 제자, 제자, 제자,
That hurts.
제자, 제자, 둘 다 제자. 얘 걔잖아.
Wonder where he's from.
그 마녀 그 존이 알려준 걔 아닌가? 아이고 비슷하게 생겼네. 저기를 어떻게 가면 좋을까? 난 내려와서 가는 게 낫겠네. 이 부유한 애들은 꼭 이렇게 거들먹거리면서 걸어다녀야 되나?
Why'd you give him
오 여기는 조금 뭔가 잘 사는 집 자제분들 같으신데 일단 공고 게시판 한번 싹 쓸고
Novigrad, capital of the world. Yet they did such
Greta's got the
여기도
imagination.
들어갈 수가 뭐야?
This Baronet's La Vallette's villa.
Shouldn't interest you. The Baroness don't mingle with just anyone.
Don't worry. I'm here to see your chambermaid, Molly.
Out of the way. Baroness is riding out. Be gone.
Greetings, Witcher. Must admit it's curious to
뭐야?
see you here.
누구야?
I don't quite believe in coincidences.
Geralt of Rivia, Slayer of Monsters. And
내 아들의 도살자? 뭐지?
You're right, General. My visit's no accident.
만난 적이 있는
I'm
사람인가
looking
봐.
for someone.
there's no one here who wishes to see you. Captain, this man is not to enter. Forgive me, Morvran, but I've lost my appetite for the races.
Kill a woman's son and appear at her doorstep? My. I thought witches had better survival skills than that.
Looking for a girl named Molly. Heard she works here.
I fear your information's out of date. Molly no longer works here.
Seem to know who Molly is. You also know she doesn't work here anymore. Know where I can find her, maybe?
This time of day? Probably sipping punch and considering which horse to bet on.
Not in the mood for jokes.
I jest you not. After Arian's demise, Luis's nephew came to pay his respects. Got one glance of Molly and, well, they wed soon after. They now await his inheritance. With the Baroness's son dead, the estate will go to the nephew and Lady Lata, known until recently simply as Molly.
All right, so where'll I find the newly minted Lady Latar?
Our dear little Molly has a new passion, horse racing. To my knowledge, she should be at Countess Vegelbud's villa right now. That's exactly where I'm going. Since you stripped me of Louise's company, perhaps you'd agree to come along.
Well, if Molly'll be there.
On our way then.
같이 가보지 뭐. 재밌을 것 같은데. 자동으로 가게 해줄 것 같은데 말이야. 어디 멀리 있나봐. 노비그라드에 없는 거 아니야? 어디 가면 돼? 베겔버드 영지?
We've arrived.
Nice place.
I must say, of all the creatures in this region, I find steeds
흥미있지,
most
우리 로치.
intriguing. Horses
나의
interest you
명마
at all,
로치.
Witcher?
All the same to me. Call each one I ride Roach.
아, 그런 거였어.
Strange. The greyest
로치 한 3세 정도
Hunterella,
되나?
sired by Kahir, the champion from Vol.
Yeah. Gray's a good color. Even looks good on horses.
My coin's on the Black Stallion, Nemrod, purest Nilfgaardian
우와 진짜 세
Surprised he
보인다.
didn't salute you, General. Know anything about the chestnut or the bay?
The chestnut is Thunderbolt, a pure-blood Retanian, gallant steed, but too headstrong for my taste, difficult to control. And the bay hails from Zerrikania. Lord Tevolte acquired him recently. I know little about him, though Zerrikanians are reputed to have incredible stamina.
Seem to know your horses.
I find them to be far more honest than men.
동물이
Must
훨씬
say, I'm
정직하지.
curious how you manage in the saddle, Witcher.
Mostly just try to stay in it.
What would you say to a little race?
Not what I came here for.
Don't make me
아,
beg.
또 남자 자존심을 또
Tell you what, win, and I shall give you my finest saddle,
안장
made in
안장.
Nilfgaard proper of beautifully tanned leather.
그럼
Why not?
내 이겼다고 기분
Wouldn't mind
나빠서
seeing
몰래
if your
행방을
knowledge of horses translates into
안녕?
riding
야야
skills.
그렇게 도발하면 안
Ah,
되지.
splendid. In that case, you must choose a mount.
난 썬더볼트.
Redanian chestnut looks promising.
In that case, I shall try my luck on the Zerrikanian Bay. The horses are saddled. Let's begin.
이리야.
Riders ready!
Come on, Witcher. See what you're made of.
시프트 너무 연타했다.
Move it!
따라오라고 내가 먼저 갈 것 같은데.
Don't spare the horse.
맵을 잘 보면서 가야 돼. 자, 1번 코너. 자, 여기서 속도를 좀 조절을 하면서
The rush of air.
막아. 다시 탄다.
Come on, Witcher. Let's see what you're made
이
of.
몸 이미 위쳐에 이 몸은 이미 벨렌의 경마왕이 됐다고 이미. 자 여기서 또 한번
Don't spare the horse.
막아 가자.
I adore the speed, the rush of air.
오예.
The
길
roads I
막이지.
chose put in a nice run.
Exceptional. I've not lost a race in a while. I
확실히
congratulate.
빠르긴 빠르네.
That is yours.
Thank you.
Ah, look. Lady Latar has just arrived.
Who?
The woman formerly known as Molly. There she stands.
Right. Thanks.
I shall be here for a time. Find me if you'd like to
단델라이오는
ride back to the city.
솔깃하겠는걸? 청소부였던 애가 부인이 됐고 막대한 유산을. 모르브란 보이스?
Who do you favor, milady?
Can't decide between the Black Stallion and the Grey Mare. Keep going back and forth, back and forth. Sorry, don't believe we've been introduced.
I'm Geralt.
Geralt! That Geralt! The one Dandelions rescued time
뭐라고?
and time again.
자식이 헛소문을 퍼뜨리고 다니는데? 동조를 해줘야겠다. 일단
Wouldn't be
동조를
here if
해줘야겠다.
not for Dandelion.
Told me all about your adventures. How he'd ready you for battle with his songs. How he tamed the Karen by playing his lute.
정도가
Meant
지나치면
that
참을 수가
literally.
없어.
Dandelions why I'm here. Came to ask you
그러면
about
친구의 허세는
where we might
지켜줘야지.
be.
그것이 바로 남자의 의리다.
Sadly, I haven't got a clue.
여자한테 부리는
We've not seen
허세는
each other in ages.
정당할
Ever
수 있어.
since I
아기가
became
빵점이니까.
Lady Latard, it's been nothing but balls, banquets, and other such. But, or maybe his sister could
여동생?
help you.
단델라이온 여동생 줬어?
Any chance you remember your last conversation with Dandelion?
Of course. He came to borrow some
배를
corn
푸른
from
곰팡이,
us
배, 구둣가,
Why do you need a barge?
to take me on a romantic cruise
시리.
of the canals by the light of the
시리와
moon.
함께 구둣가에 있었는데
Said there'd be
세탁을
strawberries and that wine with the
여자를
bubbles.
찾았고
Sing
푸른
the
곰팡이.
arias.
울렁생이라?
You do realize Dandelion doesn't have a sister.
Sure he does. Saw her myself.
금발?
Funny, she don't look like him at all.
금발 누가 있어?
Blonde for starters. Maybe they've different fathers.
금발 여자?
Different mothers, too.
Maybe. But you could see he cares for her.
Know where I can find her, Dandelion's sister?
I know. Whenever I ask Dandelion when we visit her, he'd grow all quiet and then change the subject.
시리도 은발, 예니폰 흑발, 트리스는 적발, 키라는 은발.
I'm under the impression Dandelion thinks you still serve the Lavalettes.
Oh, that's because I never told him I stopped. Didn't want him to treat me any different.
And your husband has nothing against it? Your old friendship?
말투가 근데 왜 이래? 번역이 왜 이래?
Sweetykins couldn't be happier that
Thanks, Muck.
Wait, before you go, I've got a
질척대는구만.
Dandelion told me once he'd show me his etchings, but he never did. I'd so like to see them.
Won't be too hard to convince him. He loves showing off those etchings to anyone he can.
Oh, that's
해프구만
wonderful.
해퍼.
Thanks, and good luck to you on your.
뭐야 엄청 멀리였네. 자 잠깐만. 브이스한테 얘기해서 같이 가자고 해야겠다. 야 같이 가자. 브이스 어디 갔어? 저기 있나? 야 패배자 돌아가자.
Geralt, there you are.
Gladly. It's a
I'd say the same.
꽤 교양과 예의가 있는 친구네. 세상 사람들이 다 이랬으면 좋겠다. 매너, 예의, 교양, 패배를 인정할 줄 아는 여유로움. 몇 시간이나 걸려? 말 타서 그런가? 확실히 작은 동네는 아니야. 그러면은 단델라이언은 도대체 뭘 하고 있었을까? 시리랑 마지막 여자애를 만나야 퍼즐이 깨지겠는걸?
And here we are. Thank you for your company.
Likewise. See ya.
저 자식 호감이야. 무릎을 한 브이스 호감이야.
Mysterious murders happening somewhere.
짜자꿍 짜꿍 짜자꿍 짜. 뭐야 이거 낙서 지우고 있네. 저 닐프가드 문장을 쓰레기통에 버리는 낙서를 해놨어. 참, 들어가려면 일단 얘한테 얘기를 해야겠네. 아 대경배죠.
What do you want?
2번 괜찮은데?
I'm the new cook.
And them pointy things sticking out behind you, they your
정답.
cleavers?
Away with you, vagrant.
씨, 바로 걸렸어. 씨. 첫 번째 거를 골랐어도 뭔가 빈틈이 있는데?
Yes, yes.
아니면 첫 번째 거를 골랐어도 아마 못 들어갔을 거구나. 어디로 가면 들어갈 수 있을까? 지랄하네.
Lovely.
뒤로 한번 돌아가 볼까? 뭐야? 이건 웬 떡이냐? 여기 일단 갈 수 있는 곳이 없을 것 같기도 하고 일단 뛰어보자. 길이 있다는 건 곧 어딘가를 갈 수 있다는 거잖아? 저기 저건가 보다. 오. 날이 갈수록 이제 게임에 적응해가고 있어. 이거 전혀 예상 못. 별거 아니구만 이제. 보면 결정권자. 오 17레벨 강철 무기. 괜찮은데? 근데 여기 맞아 근데?
Great.
그래야 그냥 때려. 그런 얘기가 그래야 세계적이 있지 세계적이 있지. 저거 사지 사실. 일단 올라가기 전에 보물들은 다 체크를 해야지. 와, 목이 길어? 아, 야, 여기 뭐. 알았어. 아, 여기 뭐 지하도가 있네, 도시 밑에. 아하. 근데 저기가 저기 저택이랑 연결되어 있을지 모르겠는데 이게 지금 올라가보자 일단. 뭐야? 못 올라가? 야이씨 잘못 왔나 보다 그러면. 나가자 다시. 아까 여기 내려오는 길 말고 올라오는 길도 있었으니까. 뭐야? 현상. 뭐야? 연금술? 누군가의 뭐지? 뭐하는 곳이지? 여기 퀘스트가 있을 것 같아. 너무 일찍 왔나? 너무나도 뛰어난 추리력에 일찍 왔나? 오씨 떨어질 뻔했어. 뭐야?
Interesting.
먹지도 사지도 못했어. 길드루페 우물가에서 당신을 기다리겠어. 근데 왜 여기서 자빠져 있냐?
Fancy men like me, whole
그런 것
town's
같아.
going on about it. So no point playing hard to get, sugar puss.
It's Lady
일단 이 건물인 것 같은데
And I'd advise you to sod
잠겼어.
off, sugar puss, before I report
어디로 들어가냐가
this
문제구만. 위로 들어갈 수는 없는 노릇이고 저쪽으로 가야겠어. 여기 있다. 찾았다.
Who are you? Why are you here? Answer this instant or I'll summon the
경비
guards.
뒤에 있는데?
Sorry to sneak in, miss. I'm Geralt, a friend of the bard Dandelion.
Geralt of Rivia? The famed witcher of the ballads?
What are you doing here, vagrant? How'd you get in? I let no one in the front, my lady. I swear it on the great sun.
No
이런
worries.
무능한 놈.
I'll handle this. Hold your tongue, sir. This is Frederick Francis de Bergerac.
검수?
My new sword
검수를
play
하신다고?
instructor, correct? Show him to the training room. I shall join him shortly.
But miss, he just claimed to be the cook. He's a cheat, he is.
아씨, 아까 그냥 위쳐라고 말할 거.
See, Frederick, did I not warn you not to jest with the guards?
오,
They haven't
굉장히
any
기지가
sense of humor whatever.
있는
Now
아가씨네.
take Master de Bergerac to the training room, quickly.
As you say, miss.
마스터들. 내가 바로 교관이다. 김교관이다.
I hope you realise what you've got yourself into.
Hope so too.
Miss Rose has got a downright beastly temper. Shows no mercy once she grips a sword.
오, 꽤 싸움 좀 하나 보네. 일단
Grab a wooden one. Take care not to hurt the little miss. You'll learn the ambassador's ire.
Follow me.
뭐야? 함정인가? 오,
You're my new instructor. Well, Papa clearly went out of his way this time. Wood, to start with. I must know your worth.
터프한 남자로 변신했어. 간결하지만 터프한 남자. 가만요. 빨리 공격할 것 같다고. 용. 미용. 미용. 우차. 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 나의 강공이다. 강공. 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 강공.
Well fought. You're much better than the last one.
I'm not actually your swordplay instructor.
Really? Then who are you? And how on earth
아,
did you
기지가 아니고 그냥 착각한 거네.
Am I imagining things? Didn't we just have
뭐지?
this conversation in the garden?
뭐야?
garden? Yes. In the garden. So what was it you said? Why are you
뭐, 나
here?
헷갈리는데? 뭐지?
Came to ask about
얘가
the
얘를
letter
위기에서
to
벗어나게 해주려고
Rhetoric
거짓말 친 게 아니고
Good one.
뭐지?
That is why Papa hired him. But
얘가
not at all
얘가
what
아이건
the
착각을
bard
한
had in
거구나?
mind.
몰라,
He
깜짝
mostly
놀랐네.
played his lute and sang for us. I believe he thought he was wooing.
얘는 구애가 먹히지 않을 스타일이었는데.
But you had
If you call him chasing after me a relationship. Even so, there was nothing between us.
뭔가 완강해 보이는 얼굴이야.
Seems my sisters had a bit of fun at our expense.
뭐라고요?
But enough chatter. Stand and fight. I demand a rematch.
이거게나. 보잉. 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 강공, 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 강공으로 뿌려 패주겠어. 강공 받아라, 강공 받아라, 강공 받아라, 강공 받아라, 강공 받아라, 받아라.
Well, if you're not an instructor, you should certainly be one. Fancy giving me a few
나
lessons?
바빠 지금.
Sorry, gotta say no. Schedule's packed just
이
now.
성격이 여자 성격이 어차피
As
거절해도
you wish.
그렇게 담아둘
What
스타일은
are you
아니야.
two lovebirds whispering about?
뭐야?
You asked about my relationship with Dandelion? Well, here's the mix-up's mastermind, Edna Va Atra, the greatest mischief maker north or south of the Yaruga.
Hang on. So it was you in the garden.
아,
Of
씨.
course it was me. Why did Rose
아, 뭐야,
take
얘가
blame
하고
for a
얘는
fool?
검소교관으로 아예 알고 있었던 거고, 그거는 두 명이네. 에이,
Don't be mad. We've done this since we were children.
깜짝이야.
Can someone please explain what this is all about? Which of you met with Dandelion?
No need to get angry, instructor. I'll explain. Edna sent Dandelion some love letters. She signed my name. Conceited as he is,
얘가
naturally
단델라이언
fell for it.
빠졌네.
I was left to repel the aging bard's advances. Rosa, I had the best of intentions, you know that. I felt you needed help taking the first step. You blushed every time he sang a ballad. He'll next sing at your funeral if you don't stop it right now.
오, 그렇군.
Calm down, ladies. No poet's worth two sisters nipping at each other's throats.
Especially not this one.
Listen, I just want to know one thing.
뭐지?
Either of you seen Dandelion lately?
단델라이언 정말
Edna,
여러
my
군데다 자기
I
끌리고
certainly
다녔구만.
have not. My dear sister, I would never spend time alone with a man for whom you burn with a secret passion. Burn with passion? For one who incessantly praises another woman's talents?
건밖에
Afraid I've
모르는
more
언니가
sense than that.
남봉꾼만과 사랑에 빠졌다. 그걸 놀리기 위한 동생의 장난이랄까.
Dandelion act any different lately? Notice anything strange?
Strange? Not really. It's no use, Geralt. She's so enamored she'd hardly notice
진짜야? 뭐
you turn
농담이야?
into a
장난치는 건 뭐야?
Edna, what? You needn't pretend he followed convention.
Rhetoric lessons in a cemetery. Unusual even for Dandelion.
We set out to visit the graves of celebrated Oxenford professors. He ended up quizzing us
일단
about Margrave
동생은 단델라이언을 싫어하는 게 확실해.
Eccentric old coot. He'd apparently been an important and generous patron of the arts as a young man.
Who'd Dandelion sing about? Know anything about her?
I believe she's a poetess, or Trebaritz. Very skilled and exceptionally talented, of course.
This woman. Not a local, right?
I seem to remember him praising her
코비아,
melodious Covian
코비아에서 온
accent. Makes
여동생?
sense. He referred to her as Calonetta.
여동생을 말하는 거야. 칼로네타.
Bizarre names are common in Kovir.
금색 머리를 가진 그 코비아에서 온 여동생을 말하는 것 같아.
Been a pleasure,
좋아.
but I've got stuff to take care of.
Exceeding. Well, can I expect any more lessons in future?
바쁘다니까. 해주면 뭐 줄 것 같은데. 오케이.
Awfully convincing, miss.
How's here?
See you then.
See you.
뭐야, 금사빠인가? 금사빠? 이 언니 금사빠 아니야? 금세 사랑에 빠지는 그 남자. 저 구석탱이 보니까 상자가 하나 있던데. 역시 꾸미는 데 관심이 많은 동생과 검술에만 관심 있는 언니. 재밌는 조합이야. 굉장히 귀족 집인 것 같은데. 하여튼 뭐 나쁘진 않구만. 집사 불쌍해. 이건 읽었던 거고. 읽었던 거. 신나는 귀족집 탐험. 이것저것 다 빼먹을 거지롱. 오, 고풍스러우니 먹을자리 다야? 여기는 누구의 방일까? 국자. 아, 담배 파이프? 여자 담배 피나 봐. 담배 피는 여자 별론데? 어쨌든 뭐 나는 관심 없어. 졸탄에게 한번 돌아가 볼까? 경비대장아 고생해라. 형 간다. 아 여긴가 보네. 여기로 이어진다. 오키도키. 근데 퀘스트 이름이 꺾인 꽃이야. 저 꽃들을 다 안델라ion이 꺾었단 건가? 대단한 거. 역시 좀 여유 있고 말빨 좋고 좀 학식 높은 똑똑해 보이는 사람 같은 그런 남자한테 여자들이 홀딱반하는 걸까? 이 중세 시대에는. 그럴 수도 있지. 야만적이고 폭력적인 사람들 속에서 이렇게 부드럽고 교양 있는 학식 있는 그런 남자는 좀 드무니까 여자들의 감성을 뒤흔들 수 있을 만할 것 같아. 약간 나도 저런 행세를 할 수 있을 것 같은데 잘 먹힐 것 같아. 나도 가면.
How are you keeping, Bobby? Miss your Zoltan, you old...
뭐야?
What's this? Haven't even drunk her water? Naughty
뭐야,
bug. Now repeat. Save a ray cracker.
회가 있는데?
Ah, you're back. You met Bobby? She ought to start talking any day now.
뭐야, 귀여운데?
Nice bird, but to the matter at hand.
하지만 지금 궁금한 건 그게 아니야.
So, how'd you do?
뭐야 저거
Learn
귀엽다.
much?
너부터 얘기해봐.
Tell me what you've got first.
A few bruises and a torn doublet. Otherwise, not much of note. He wasn't staying with any of them. Not seen hide nor hair of him in ages. All I learned was a few of Dandelion's pickup lines. Dubious worth.
한번 들어보지
I
할 거.
might have something better.
작업 멘트 한번
What are you
경험해봤어.
waiting for?
Women on my list hadn't seen Dandelion in a while. All claimed he had been acting strange. Also mentioned he'd been seeing someone else. Thing is, Mystery Woman wasn't on my list.
What's she supposedly like, this lad?
금발머리.
Blonde, from
우리가 조심.
Kovir.
칼로.
Troberids, apparently. Named Kalanetta or something like that.
That makes it clear as crystal. It's Priscilla. Aye,
프리실라?
must be her.
Who's this Priscilla?
A Troberids, like you said. Quite popular of late.
뭐야?
Looks of Dandelion.
진짜요?
a pair of tits, and you've got the general idea.
Interesting image. So how'd Dandelion
여자
handle
분이신
meeting his female double?
I think he fell in love.
남봉꾼이 사랑에
Say,
빠진다고?
Could be he finally met his match.
She's his match, all right. Maybe more. Laddie's head's on fire. Lassie's got him whirling.
All right. Guess we gotta
어떤
talk to her.
여자일지 궁금한데.
Priscilla works with a mummers troupe. Reynard and the Foxen. Whenever they're in town, she performs
무원
nightly.
극단에서 일한다.
Mean we've been sentenced to an evening of poetry?
Must you always?
영민이가 좋아하는 시문학의 봅니다.
You'll see.
인문학이 폭발하는 밤이 되겠구만. 우리 이 새 귀엽다.
Zoltan.
Get up.
뭐야? 괜트.
Nice talking.
졸탄도 괜타를 한다고 하지. 내가 괜트 되게 후달려서 까보지 못하는 게 아쉽다.
Think I pissed me trousers.
지금 해질 무렵이니까 가면 있지 않을까? 해질 무렵 날 끌고 간 발걸음 눈도 보니. 졸탄 나보다 빨리 올 수 있나 근데? 일단은 한밤중이긴 해.
Here already. Come on, let's find some arse rests. Should start soon.
These scars long have yearned for your tender caress, to bind our fortunes. Damn what the stars are. Rend my heart open, then your love profess. A winding, weaving fate to which we both atone. You flee, my dream come the morning. Your scent, berries tart, lilac sweet. To dream of raven locks and twisted, stormy, of violet eyes glistening as you weep. The wolf I will follow into the storm to find your heart.
왕초다.
Its passion displaced by our ever-growing, hardening into stone. Amidst the cold to hold you in a heated embrace. You flee, my dream come the morning. Your scent, berries tart, lilac sweet. To dream of raven locks and twisted, stormy, of violet eyes glistening as you weep. I know not if fate would have us live as one, or if by love's blind chance we've been bound. The wish I whispered when it all began, did it forge a love you might
캐롤들도 감상에 빠지고 있는데.
never have found? You flee, my dream come the morning. Your scent, berries tart, lilac sweet. To dream of raven locks and twisted, stormy, of violet eyes glistening as you weep.
파이널 판타지를 할 때도 이런 음악들이 있어서 되게 좋았는데 RPG의 분위기가 굉장히 우아했어. 감동.
I know him!
익숙한데? 저 아줌마.
Was he murdered some Temerian boys back
그 여관
in
주인이잖아.
Orchard?
여관 주인 아줌마네.
We've come to hear music.
처음 들른 그 백색 가수원 여관 아줌마.
There's a war on. Some die.
Oh, please, argue this out elsewhere.
Squabbles and rows again. And I was told this was a decent establishment.
If I know Geralt, he risked his noggin to save someone else's ass.
Save, you say? He murdered folk.
Don't let him provoke you.
There's the door. Settle this outside.
Come. I wish to listen to music. Music?
Cultural capital of the world? The fuck it is.
Nice.
Permit me to introduce
Witch of Geralt.
Alessia's Priscilla,
I
known
know.
also as
Quite
Calaneta,
old.
as lovely
Okay,
as
yeah,
she
yeah.
is talented. And this
It's Geralt of Rivia, I know. Dandelion's told me a great deal about you, and I've listened with bated breath. Don't be surprised. After all, doubt I could think of a more fitting subject for a ballad than a witch's love for a
아,
sorceress.
유니퍼를 향한
Or should I say,
사랑 이야기구나.
sorceresses.
트리스까지 알고 있어.
Seems
Very well.
Dandelion was meticulous in telling my story, down to personal and insignificant details. Did he offer anything about himself, like where he was going?
Splendid. Very funny, truly. So, see you
어디로
later.
가려고?
Not here. Come with me.
오케이. Sorry. 미안. 오빠가 눈치 없었네.
There a reason for all this sneaking around?
An excellent one. When last I saw Dandelion, he told me he was planning a heist. Siggy Reuven's vault,
Sheeped up.
and I've not seen him since.
금고 털다가 죽는 거 아니야?
Dandelion breaking into a vault. I'd sooner expect him to choose a life of celibacy.
True. Forgot to pay for his wine at the Passaflora once. And laid awake the next 3 nights worrying about it.
Any idea what got into him? He have debts he needed to pay off?
Claimed he was helping someone. Urgent matter that couldn't wait, he said.
This someone, Dandelion mentioned their name?
No. But if I know Dandelion, it's her name he failed to mention. As he failed to mention her slender waist and ample bosom.
시리를 도와주려고 한 건가?
What's he like?
Tall, fat, dangerous as hell.
Limp in his gait. Left leg.
Sounds like a lame rock troll.
If
절반이
trolls were
바이트.
devilishly intelligent and had a flair for crime, yeah, I'd agree.
Let me guess. Attempted heist was a failure.
Well, he's not driven up in a gilded carriage laden with jewels, so I should think so.
어디 갇혀서 두드려 맞고
Passed
있는 거
after him
아니야?
everywhere. But it seems an army of tongue-stealing cats has overrun the city. I learned only that he raised a ruckus at Horson Jr.'s lair. Then Horson's men chased him all over town.
Horson Jr. Doesn't ring a bell.
Biggest prick in Novigrad. Not literally, but...
Got it. You're not a fan. But what did he do to you?
Try the whole town. He's one of 4 bosses who control the city's underworld. The others being Siggy Reuven, Carlo the Cleaver Varese, and the King of
네
Beggars.
명의 보스.
That rascal. At least they didn't cross the church as well. Bring that
이
venerable
세계를 지배하는
statue
네
from the
명의
dead.
집단이 있는 거 없잖아. 이 노비그라드 도시는. 가서 또 건져내야지
There I go
그러면.
again, rushing to Dandelion's rescue. He ought to pay me a salary.
Wherever he is, I sincerely doubt he's in the mood for jokes. Nor am I, in fact.
Relax. I'll get him out of this. Gotta talk to this Horson first. And
사생아는 뭘까?
know where I might find them.
I don't know about Horson, but Reuven runs a bathhouse.
아 목욕탕 물어본 게
He's a dangerous
그런 거.
character.
So am I.
I don't doubt it. But Dandelion's not. I beg you to hurry it. Let me know as soon as you learn anything.
Well, I've got bugger all to do here. Heading back to the Rosemary. Got Poppy to feed. And then I
너도
suppose I'll
혹시
wait. See if our
은퇴하니?
Warlord don't-
Geralt!
오 15레벨 엄청 올랐어. 800. 야 조금 있으면 심금을 홀리는 펜신에 오면 그들의 러브 스토리를 한번 들어볼까? 어떻게 만났는지 궁금하긴 하네.
Geralt!
Tell me, you and Dandelion, how'd you meet?
At a poetry tourney in Ellender. Naturally, I'd already heard much
시
about
토너먼트 이런 게 있어.
And it proved true. At first, I thought him a bloated, narcissistic buffoon.
Just at first.
Well, only cows don't change their minds. I changed mine when he came to congratulate me. Never expected he could lose so graciously. Dandelion can be irritating, I shan't deny it. Yet, I also know he can be fair and noble at times. Well, I very much doubt I could bear to have him around were it not so.
I see. I get it.
문학 소녀를
Take care
보시는
now.
방법 공평하고 고결하라. 재밌네. Heart Desert.
Yes?
Count Kurt Dysart.
Are you here regarding the contract?
Wanted to hire a witcher, didn't you?
뭐야? 너도
I
뭔데?
did, but not just any vagabond. One hears all manner of stories about the lunatics of the School of the Cat. Which do you belong to?
갑자기 퀘스트가 된다고?
School of the Wolf.
Ah, yes. A good one. I knew a witcher.
에스미어. 베스미어겠지.
No. Not long past, I acquired an estate east of Novigrad. I got it on the cheap, you see. The seller was very
갑자기 이런
keen.
주점에 혼자 와서 술을 먹는다고?
Now I've learned the building is said to be haunted.
Goes to explain the seller's urgency.
I do not believe in ghosts. It is that simple.
이거
But
그거
my
아니야,
men
리사?
say the house shakes at night. Walls crumble. Why, even the floors move about. Is there anything to be done? A remedy for this?
Let's talk
보상에
about
대해
my reward
얘기하지.
first.
I beg your pardon?
Need to make sure
어허.
it's worth.
Just look at that. Arrives in... very well. How much do you believe this ship?
내가 요즘 몸값이 많이 올라서 말이야. 100작이면 그래도 330 정도는 받아야겠어.
No.
오,
I'm
역시
afraid that's
내가
too
명석이
much.
오른 건지 100작이라 그런지 그런 씀씀이가 좀 제법 되는구만. 10 정도는 깎아줄게. 5 정도 더 깎아줄 수 있다. 10? 뭐야? 나 원래 페이가 300인데 5 올렸네. 5 올렸어.
Fine.
An orchard adjoins the property. The house itself you should recognize easily.
문이 쾅 닫혀요. 이거 근데 레벨 높은 거던데? 아니구나. 주니어 잡기 이거는 하스 뭐야? 아니구나. 씨. 목탕 루벤 백작의 보물. 오, 이것도 메인 퀘스트인데? 아, 이거 아니구나. 놀래나. 문이 쾅 닫혀요. 네, 레벨 높은 거였지? 그래, 여기서 퀘스트 진행하는 거였구나. 오케이.
Do you seek to get me drunk, sir?
오, 또 다른 공연이 시작되고 있다. 아, 그 아줌마 안 만났으면 좋겠다.
Kingfisher.
물총새 여관. 물총새는 누군데?
Yeah. Also know the one about Princess Annie.
Yes. At any rate,
음악계의 장공에 있는 가장 밝은 별들. 오, 이런 것도 있네. 확실히 다양해. 괴물 진영, 스코이아 텔 진영 걸 좀 파네. 이 밑에 공고판이 새롭게 시작. 블랙가드 용키와 거래하지 마시구려. 사악한 홀령. 이거 어떡하지? 그 저택이 굉장히 큰 이슈가 되고 있어. 그 자식 그걸 또 딴 놈한테 사기쳐서 팔았구만. 이거 아까 그 부른 거잖아. 늑대 폭풍. 그거 부른 거 같은데? 일단 목욕탕으로 가서 이 노비그라드를 지배하고 있는 4명 중에 한 명인 보스를 한번 만나봐야겠군. 목욕탕도 있어 근데 그러고 보니까 대단한걸?
Anybody there? Open up.
오, 근데 그거 이렇게 거칠게 나오는 거지? 게롤트답지 않게.
What's the fuss? The bathhouse is closed.
Need to talk to the owner. I know he's here.
I'm not sure that matters, as he's terribly busy.
Busy? With what?
Entertaining important guests.
In that case, tell him there's another one at the door. Geralt of Rivia.
어, 패기
I'm not
좋은데.
leaving till I see him.
Very well, I shall try. Please wait.
이 자식 전해주지도 않을 것 같은데. 오,
Sigiruvan cordially invites you to join him.
저 턱살 보소.
I'm happy.
욕심이 그득한 걸.
The meeting is in the baths. We will pass through the dressing room so you can leave your clothes.
Let's go.
환관.
Over here. Your equipment will be safe.
옷을 벗어라. 이럴 수가.
Splendid.
내가 알몸이
Sigiruvan awaits you in the next
훌륭하다고?
room.
Hi, Whitehair. Nice fun you have.
You were right. He doesn't blush.
오케이, 오케이. 목욕탕의 창녀. 오케이. 잠깐만, 어디로 가야 돼?
Junior cut off his hand, then ordered
까먹었다,
him to shave
까먹었다.
off his arse.
잠깐만,
And then he sent the body back.
어디 있어, 어디 있어?
Extended in peace.
길을 잃었다.
I was made for loving.
We're wasting time, and this is a simple matter.
졸탄인 것 같은데 저거?
Easy, Cleaver. Orson Jr.'s a dead man. I'll have my
아니네.
scribe send you a
드워프긴 하네.
notice.
You don't have a scribe. And we'll eliminate Junior when, and only when, all of us say aye.
하생아 주니어.
Reuven, your guest.
어? 왕초. 루벤. 왕초다, 왕초. 4명 중에
Why the fuck you
다
let
모여
him in here?
있나? 3명인가?
Because I want to talk to him. This is
저게
Geralt of
왕초,
Rivia.
이게
Good to see you again.
뭐라 그랬지 아까? 뭐 불렀는데.
As always, I'm out the swiving loop. Who the fuck are you?
I'm a witcher.
Problems with your plumbing? Nah, it's under control. Geralt's a friend from the old days.
진짜 툴같이 생겼어 얼굴이.
Got intruders. Someone just snuck inside the bathhouse. Several men.
What the fuck's he on about? Plowing fortune teller?
Assassins! Please, no!
암살자인데 옷을
Fucking knew
다
it.
벗고 왔다고?
Any weapons tucked away?
얘네.
Just a few.
오.
First ever party with my prick hanging out.
이걸로 또 호감도 상승시킬 수 있게 사생활 수. 얘네 걔네네 그 광대들. 오, 얘네 세다. 오, 야, 얘네 센데? 바로 오, 엄청 세 얘네. 어이씨. 레벨 높은 거 봐. 아, 주야. 세다, 세다. 병원들도 세. 역시 보스들은 좀 다른가?
Good work, gents.
Terribly sorry for that incident. My security failed. I'll get to the bottom of who, why, and how.
They were Whoreson scum. That's the bottom of who and how right there.
Don't start that again. Especially not in front of our guest.
Who pranced in right before they attacked. Coincidence? Why do I doubt it?
Let's give him a chance to explain.
I'm looking for Whoreson Jr.
Interesting. What do you want with him?
Junior's gonna help me find someone.
Whoreson's not helped a soul in all his miserable life.
I'll ask him nicely.
See, Cleaver? Perhaps if you'd not called Junior an uncle fucker and asked him nicely.
클리버야, 클리버냐. 클리버, 왕초, 시기, 루벤, 그리고 사생아 주니어까지 4명이 4명.
Gentlemen, you out of your fucking minds? A chat session? Whoreson's out to get us, and he'll succeed eventually. We've got to kill him first. So by all means, you sit here, soak, fart, and watch the bubbles rise, while I send my boys to Whoreson's hidey holes. They'll make some noise, flush the bugger out. And you, geriatric, or whatever your ploughing name is, wanna find Whoreson? Find me first.
Any clue on Junior's whereabouts? Be grateful for any lead.
Siggy?
It's worth a try. Geralt's got a knack for finding people, and he's discreet, a value in itself.
Leave you to it then.
I'll look in on you tomorrow, Francis. Finish our talk.
So how about we get dressed?
Sure. Then we'll talk in private. Right mess that was. Never thought I'd be glad to see the man responsible for my taking frequent baths.
If you're any cleaner for it, gotta say it was worth breaking your ankle.
It healed poorly. Can you believe it? I must soak it in hot water at least 6 times a day now.
싸운
Failing that,
사이구나.
it bloody pounds like the bells
벨트도
of
접했나
Beauclair
보네.
at dawn.
I had my reasons. Your leg would be fine if you hadn't gotten in my way.
I see. Well, I promise you that if I could go back in time, I'd do things quite differently on Thamur. For example, I'd have my men kill you instead of just tying you up.
Listen, Reuven. No, Dijkstra. Just not in the mood for your code names, passwords, and other bullshit. I'm here on specific business. If you want to listen, listen. If not, I'd rather you spared me your wit and
뭔가
threw
아는
me out
사이인가
now. What's the harm? Talk.
Think Cleaver will find Whoreson?
He might not. But he'll burn down half the city trying. What waste? Leave him to it, I say. Work alone.
Any ideas?
Junior's got areas of the city where he's strong. Penetrate them, look around. But be discreet. None of this speed and fury and swinging your steel cock about.
Makes sense to ask around, I guess. Junior might be in hiding, but he's got to be collecting income. Couldn't afford to cut himself off.
Gambling. That's his big earner. Junior controls the largest casino in town.
도박.
I'll never
얘는
forget.
매춘.
Hierarch Hemmelfart
아까
raised all
그
kinds of
왕창
hallowed hell
거지
there once.
뭔가?
Bug a bet and lost his ruby ring.
거지와 도둑.
Then there's the arena in the
나머지
city's
하나는
bowels.
뭐지?
Betting scheme generates near as much as the casino. They're always looking for hired muscle there. Suppose you could always search Whoreson's house, though I doubt you'll find him there. Maybe some clue, though.
Where's Junior's casino?
Near the Temple Watch Towers. Whoreson's got naught to do with the casino officially,
Casino.
so careful what you say. Try not to arouse any suspicions.
Arena sounds promising. Where's that?
Sewers beneath Gildorf, but you'll have to enter through the bits, endure the stench of poverty on the way. Now, Junior loves a good fight. Wager he'd give a lot to see a real Witcher in action.
잠입을 해야겠군. 위장 잠입.
Mentioned Horson's got a house. Where
이
is it?
이름이 사생활이라 지금
Solid townhouse on
별명.
Temple Isle, just on the other side of the bridge. Wouldn't wager me knickers on finding him there. Junior's not that stupid.
See if I can't find Horson at the casino or the arena. Might talk to Cleaver as well, though.
Do what you will. Just be cautious. Horson's expecting payback, I've no doubt.
Thanks for your help, Dijkstra.
Just go, Witcher. And if you can't find the slimy bastard, come and see me. I know him well. Might figure something out.
Listen, Dandelion's missing.
니네 집 금고를 훔치려고 왔던 것 같은데.
Same thing that happens to anyone who steps on Junior's toes.
Meaning?
He's surrounded by splendid virgins who ply him with sparkling wine and pastries stuffed with nightingales' tongues. Come, Geralt, what do you think's happened to him? I reckon he's at the bottom of the Pontar, trussed up with the strings of his own mandolin.
Loot.
Far as I'm concerned, he might as well be rotting down there with a goddamn trombone.
왜 이렇게
You wouldn't happen to have a bone to pick with Dandelion, would you?
Of course I do.
You serious?
Dead serious. Dandelion published a sonnet recently. Second stanza, the shit uses paired couplets instead of an inserted rhyme. Surely you understand how deeply offended the poetry lover in me was. The bastard shan't get away with it.
I was being serious.
As am I when I say I have exactly no time to worry about your gigolo boyfriend. Got my own problems.
고상한 친구였구나.
Problems you might be able to help me with. And if you did, why then I might be inclined to ask after Dandelion, establish what happened to him.
Maybe I can help.
뭐가 필요한데?
What do you need?
I'd rather show than tell. Picture's worth 1,000 words and all that tripe. Ah, and you do realize, if you say anything about what you see here to anyone, it'll mean a razor between your ribs.
네가 과연 걸을 수 있을까?
Figured as much.
다른 쪽 발목도 부셔버릴까?
One last request. Oh, let's call it what it is. A command. Don't draw your sword unless I ask you to.
뭔데?
Be so kind as to follow me.
오, 비밀 통로가 있는데.
Oh, Bart, stop that now!
Bart, mad. Bart makes Ziggy lose, Johnson.
Beating your head against the wall won't change that.
Bart hard. Bart less thinky. Bart less thinky. Bart sadless.
트롤이야?
Don't seem to have trouble communicating with the troll.
진짜 트롤인가
Why'd
보네.
you bring me down here?
Take note of that hole. We'll come back to it later. And see that door? Vault behind it until recently filled with Novigrad
진짜
crowns and
세겠나 봐.
countless other valuables.
But God, then boom! Chorfun go!
Translating into common, someone fucking made off with nearly 20 tons
진짜
of my
세는 것
gold
같은데?
and all the
단델라인이?
lighter stuff. And you will help me get it back.
Fine. I'll help you.
You're not exactly bursting with
누가 세변인지 아니까 의욕이
Ritual
안 남지.
mutations. They strip us of emotion. I'd be jumping for joy otherwise. All right. Ought to look around. But first, some questions.
I'm all ears.
Take it the thieves got in through the hole behind you.
You're a regular fucking master sleuth. Any other brilliant deductions you want confirmed?
엄청 짜증내네.
Bloody name of Redania's king?
No, but I am wondering, for instance, how that hole got there.
Hole no. Boom. Hole. Bad look won't go. Bad look no. Only sleep. Bad shrooms. Head falls.
Boom. Can you elaborate?
Boom. Big. This like.
I'll elaborate. Explosion. Big enough to blow that fucking hole in the wall, separating the vault from the sewers.
Gotten pretty good at communicating with this troll.
거의 그냥
Lots
트롤
of prior
부르는데.
experience. Worked with idiots my whole life.
Bad mushrooms? What's that about?
Pops mold. The spores are highly toxic. One whiff and you're dead. Unless you're a troll.
파란 곰팡이. 파란 곰팡이를 했네. 그게 그거네. 그걸 사용해서 훔쳤구나.
Not talking to you,
폭탄은
dimwit.
어디서 찾는 거지?
Where was I? Ah, mold spores. They cover the walls of the sewers other side of the vault. Actually thought it was a good thing,
폭탄을
you know?
누구한테서 어디서
Got
구했을까?
extra protection. Thieves found a way through it.
Bart, you see them?
Bad through hole. Want see boom. Got what?
불쌍해.
Breathe.
되게 충실한 트롤이던데. 되게 자책하고 있어.
Your phone gone. Bad troll.
Now, stiff up a lip.
Anyone see what happened?
Other than Bart? No. And the vault's location is known only to the treasure's co-owners. Well, and the thieves.
뭐야, 그러면
What about upstairs? Anything unusual
다
happened
알고
in the
있다는
bathhouse the
거잖아.
day of the break-in?
No. Happen swears it was calm as ever. The usual customers, no incidents. Bloody bucolic.
아, 눈썹 들어갔어.
How much was it all worth? Got an approximate idea?
Why the fuck do you care? Figuring your finder's fee. Don't get your hopes up.
Know you too well for that. Just prefer to know what I'm looking for.
3 crates of Nilfgaardian florins, a chest of emeralds, rubies and topazes, silver candlesticks and
많이
platters.
들었네.
I could go on.
에메랄드, 루비, 토파제로.
Careful. Oh,
비싸네.
God.
Try to track down the thief yourself?
Of course. Hired this lummox, Fonce, thick enough not to ask questions. We knocked back some Pop's antidote and entered the sewers. Soon after, I returned alone.
What happened?
Lad started belching something horrendous. I mean, burps with so much mass the walls shook. Told him, Fonce, stop. You're in the presence of a count. Well, former count, but still. And then he puked up. Up came most of the antidote. Lost his protection. Tried to pull him out. Then I heard a bubbling. Something crawled out of the water.
익사체? 물알망구?
I value the lives of my men, I do. But I value my own even more. Dropped Fonce and ran like hell.
Mind describing this something that crawled out of the water?
No. Doesn't mean I can, though. Air in the sewer's thick with spores. Can hardly see a thing down there.
Must have noticed something. Was it...
No! Didn't notice a fucking thing. Didn't do a taxonomic field analysis either. I know it's an inconvenience to you, but I felt I should get the
되게
hell
안
out of there
알려주길
as fast
척할
as I
거면서
could.
되게 다 알려준다. 지 돈이 없어서 그런가?
Should look around the sewers. Got any more of that pop
위쳐지만
antidote?
Have a few
해독제라도 한 병
vials left.
주시길 바래.
Got the formula too. Disgusting swill, to be honest. But it'll save
난
your
네 돈
life.
찾으러 가는
Here.
거니까 말이야.
Thanks.
You've naught to thank me for, literally. You're no good to me if you suffered.
팝 해독제.
Listen, I'll be upstairs if you need me. Sight of this empty vault's giving me an ulcer. Good luck to you.
Dandelion, what the hell have you gotten yourself into?
단델라이온 어쩌다 이런. 자, 그러면 단델라이온이 얼마나 치밀한 계획을 세우고 도주했는지 다음 시간에 한번 확인해 보도록 하겠습니다.